Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. Rained last night and it was so nice to go to sleep listening to the raindrops on the roof. And when we woke up this morning, it's cloudy, it's cool, so I thought I might do a nice fall look to kind of reflect the day that we're having today. Plus, we are having dinner with some friends tonight, so I thought, yeah, let's do a get ready with me using some fall looks. Because it's cool right here in North Texas, and it's just my favorite time of the year. I'll be using some of my favorites, plus some new favorites in this video. And I guess the main star of the show is this eyeshadow palette by YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, and it's number 300, this warm brown shade. I looked at it, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling today. Let me go ahead and prime my eyelids first, and I'm using the one by Suku. Now, one of y'all did mention if I could do a video on eye primers, and I'm doing that right now, or in the process of doing it, because I have 4 eye primers that I'm trying. And just a few months ago, I only had 1, and I've been in the hunt for an eye primer, and lo and behold, we now have 4. Or at least I have 4 that I'm trying. Tried some others that just weren't my favorite, but so far I've been liking the Suku, and after you apply it on, do need to let it dry some, because it can be a muddy mess if you put shadows on while it's still kind of wet. But I do like that it's clear, doesn't have much color to it. Let me go ahead and swatch it on my arm while the primer dries. So here are the swatches in this palette, and I would say it's more neutral instead of warm. All right, I think the primer is dried, and I do have to be careful with this palette because I forgot this shade does come out, and it did, and I just kind of mushed it back in. So let's go into this kind of a peachy shade and then apply that in the outer corner first, and then bring that in to the inner corner and just blend up. I mean, these shadows from YSL, they're very creamy, pigmented, blends very nicely, and I have no idea why they took it off their website. Maybe they sold out, but I believe the holiday collection is coming out, and it does have an existing palette in there, and I believe it was number 900 when all the palettes came out a few months ago. It has a black shade, gold, silver, and kind of like a light pink matte. Now, I did a look with that palette, and out of all the palettes that I have from YSL, that one was my least favorite because that deep shade was kind of blotchy. I mean, it's a pretty palette. It's great for, you know, the holidays, for Christmas, New Year's. But it would have been nice if they would have made a new palette specifically for the holidays instead of repurposing from the collection that they came out with. But I will not be getting that palette because I do have it. The only thing that's different is the packaging. It has their holiday packaging. I believe it's like a white marble with gold veins in it. Now let's go into this deep color. Let's put you all over the lid. Very easy. Actually, just these 2 shades would be a real pretty fall look. But we gotta have some sparkles. And I do hope that YSL brings back these palettes because they are beautiful. If you're new here, welcome. Do appreciate that y'all are here. I did do a video on these palettes. At first, I only got 3, and I liked them so much that I went ahead and bought, I think, 4 more. So a total of 7 palettes, 6 permanent palettes and 1 limited edition. And that limited edition is in their holiday 2023 collection. I hope I didn't make that too confusing. But I really do hope that they bring these palettes back because I love them. And bring back new shades too. That'd be nice. Okay, now let's go into this only metallic shade in here. Yeah, and let's put you in the inner corner and just bring you in. Yeah, let's go ahead and put you all over the lid. Well, let's just leave the outer corner some. Yeah, that changed the look. That just kind of brightened that lid up. I mean, you can go like this and put some liner and be done, but I gotta have some kind of bling here on my lids. Yeah, I can't believe I said bling. Let me just clean underneath my eyes. Now for primers, I haven't used these in a while. These are my favorites, so I thought I might use it today. This one by Sisley, the Double Tincture, beautiful primer. And it smells so good. And it looks really good on my skin. And then the other primer is this one by Smashbox, the Photo Finish Primer. Love this one too. And this one I just place in my T-zone. This one does blur my pores. Now these 2 concealers, I can't put these down. I've been using these a lot. I like to correct underneath my eyes with this one by Huda Beauty, the Faux Filter Corrector, and this is in the shade Peach. I just put 1 dot in the corner of my eyes, and then using the Angie Hot and Flashy, the 502 concealer brush, and just blend that out. It seems like I've been getting dark circles lately. I am switching my eye cream and I've been noticing that, so I guess I need to switch back to what I was using before. And the one that I've been using before that I do see a difference with the darkness underneath my eyes is the one by The Ordinary, the caffeine solution. Love that. I really do see that it does kind of brighten underneath my eyes. So I've been trying this new eye cream. Actually, it's the one by L'Occitane, the Reset Serum, because I love the Reset Serum for the face. So I thought I might try it for the eyes, but I see that my dark circles are coming back, so I need to go back to The Ordinary. Or I can probably combine them. And then on top of the corrector, this one by Givenchy, the Skin Caring Concealer. They just work so well together. And this is in the shade 385N, or N385. And then using that same brush to blend it out. So I hope I camouflage my dark circles underneath my eyes. All right, now for foundation. I'm going to use this one by Prada, the Reveal Foundation. And this one's in the shade MN60. I think I should know all these shade names. I think this one's a little too light, but it's kind of growing on me. When I first tried it, wasn't my favorite, but I kept trying it and so far so good. Now let's use this brush by BK Beauty, the 101 foundation brush. And I think with this foundation, I like to pounce it in instead of, you know, spreading it out until I get here, and then I can spread it out. Kind of hard pounding on my nose. Yeah, I think bouncing it on just makes it look a little bit better on my skin because I do have the texture, I do have the pores, the wrinkles, the fine lines. Well, since it's a cloudy day, I think the shade would be okay. For underneath, let's go back into this first shade that I used. So how's the weather where y'all are at now? Is it starting to cool off a little bit? Well, I can tell you that we were ready for it with that hot summer that we had. Feels so nice to cool off, especially at night. I'm gonna go to this light shade here and put this in the inner corner. And then into this deep shade. And y'all know the drill, outer corner. Gotta get a black eyeliner to line my upper lash line, and I'll be using this one by American Woman Beauty, the Precision Liner. Really do like this one because I like that you can just set it up against your lids here and mark it and then drag in. So I can do like a mini wing. I'm not full-blown wing yet, but at least it makes it easy and it doesn't tug on the lids, and it also doesn't bleed up into the lids. Now this eye is always the hardest because it droops a little bit more than the other side. Now for the waterline, I'm going to go in with this pencil by Lisa Eldridge. It's a ground coffee and it's kind of like a warm brown, which I don't want to go all black with the eyes. This is kind of close to it, but it kind of softens the look instead of black on the upper, lower, and the waterline. All right. Now I'm going to do my brows and mascara off camera because that could be kind of boring and tedious, and plus I'm not very good with my brows. I see it whenever I edit and I'm looking at myself all the time. I can tell I'm not very good at brows. But anywho, let me go ahead and do it off camera and I'll be right back. So what I use for my brows is this one by Chantecaille, and almost done with it. And let me tell you, this thing comes with a spoolie at the end. This thing took me a long time, just this much left. And it's in the shade Oak Brown. And then to tint the gray brows, I have this one by Suku, the Brow Mascara. And for mascara, these two are my new favorites, especially together. This one by American Woman Beauty, I believe it's called the Long Lash. And then the XL mascara from Face Forward. Love these two. This one lengthens it, and this one thickens it. Now let me go ahead and darken this foundation. And I'm gonna use this one by Hourglass. This is their Ambient Lighting Edit, Volume 3. This is the deepest one out of the 3 edits that they have. And I'm going to go in with this middle shade Transcendent Light to bronze me up. And I'm going to go in with this Sonia G, the Indochine brush. And this will bronze me up a little bit. And let's go down the nose. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with RMS Beauty and in the shade Maiden's Blush. Love this for fall. Let me just swatch it for you. I think it's such a pretty mauvey shade. Probably should have used like a peachy blush, but I don't know. I like this one. This one does look like fall right there. Now for powder, I'm going to go back into Hourglass, and this one came this year, this holiday palette. This year they came out with 3 different palettes and 4 different, I guess, packages, and you can kind of mix and choose what you like. So I picked the 3rd one out of the 3 palettes that they came out with, which is the deepest one, and it has 5 new shades, but my favorite is this existing shade, which is Radiant Light, and I like to put that underneath my eyes. I mean, the Hourglass powders are just so pretty. I'm gonna do just one side so you can see the difference. Okay, so I hope you can see the difference here. Powder, no powder. And for highlighter, let's go into this one by Chanel. It's the Oversize Illuminating Face Powder in the shade Cuirve Dore. And yeah, this one is oversize. I don't think I'll ever hit pan on this illuminating powder. I like it because it's very subtle. Doesn't emphasize my texture here. And then I also like to just add it underneath my brows, just to give it a little punch there. I know it's still cloudy outside, so the lighting in here is kind of off because I film in natural light. I just have the light in my mirror in front of me, and I just love cloudy days. Not too many cloudy days, but I love cloudy days, especially if it's, you know, in the 70s and 80s. Well, all right, let me go ahead and do my hair, and I'll figure out what fall lipstick I'm gonna use. Now for the lip color, and I picked 2 lipsticks that I thought might look well with this look. One of them's by Hermes. This is part of their Fall Winter 23 collection, and I just did a video on these. They're shiny lipsticks, and this is number 72, Rouge Bruni. This is kind of like a subdued red. I don't know how that would look with this. Or we can go bold. Tried this one by Guerlain. It's part of their fall collection with all the brown shades, eyeshadows, and lipsticks. And this one is the deepest one, number 19. I wish they would put their numbers on the lipsticks a little bit bigger on these cases. But this one's like a deep chocolate brown. So let's try this one. Let's go for a dark brown look. My eyes are not that dramatic. At least I don't think it is. So adding a dark lip would be okay. So let me go ahead and line my lip. This is by Sisley Paris. And actually this is in the shade Chocolate. And I like these lip pencils because it comes with a brush at the other end. Okay, now let's try this one. If it doesn't work, I'll take it off, put another one on. All right, what do you think? Too deep? Or is it looking good? And it's in their satin formula, very comfortable on the lips. And you know what, just for fun, I'm gonna put a gloss on top of it, kind of like a peachy, pumpkin-y gloss. Use this one by Dore. This one's in the shade 39. Just put you in the center. Just kind of brighten it up a little bit. All right, and here's the finished look for fall. I'm wearing a sweater, and it feels good wearing a sweater, not sweating in it, feeling all hot. Let me fluff up my hair. I'm trying a new curling iron. This one by Beach Waver, and hopefully I'll do a video on these because it comes with different barrels. And one of y'all sent me the original Beach Waver curling iron, and I saw that they have one with interchangeable barrels, so I had to get it. And I'm gonna try all 3 barrels and hopefully do a video. But this is what it looks like with that barrel, the cone shape one. And here's the finished look for fall. Oh, I am digging this look. Love this time of the year. And I'll list and link everything down below for you guys, and I do appreciate you when you click on those links. A lot of those links do leave me just a tiny bit of a commission, but I do appreciate when y'all click on the links. Y'all don't have to, because you can just go on the website if you want, but I do appreciate when you click on those links. Thank you so much. Well, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.